Hello everyone and welcome back to Your Property Journey, Episode 7. Actually, just want to start by saying the weather in Cape Town has been absolutely gorgeous for the past 3 days. Just so calm and peaceful and sunny. I'm just loving it. Anyway, back to the show. Today's episode is about steps to selling your property. In my previous episode, I explained how to research properties when you are searching or wanting to buy, right? But it also applies to when you are wanting to sell your property. You can also do the same and do research of the property agencies in your area. Then some clients like to do face-to-face, so they would phone one of the offices in the area, and then you can set up an appointment, or you can just do a walk-in and chat to whatever agent is available at the time. Or if you know of any agencies and agents, then you contact them directly, such as me. And then we make an appointment to come and see you and to discuss the way forward. What usually happens is the agent will then set up the appointment and come and chat to you about the process. So there are two or three different types of mandates. You have the sole exclusive mandate. You have the open mandate when there are more than one agents that are listed to sell the property. You have a dual mandate if you have two agencies that have listed your property. So in my opinion, I normally work on a sole exclusive mandate, and with my track record, I am very good at selling my properties. There is no need for you to get another agent later down the line or anything like that. But of course, it's always the seller's prerogative what they feel would work the best for them. The agent will also discuss what your reason is behind selling the property. So it could be that you are wanting to upgrade, move to a bigger house, whether you want to downgrade, move to a smaller place. That could be for perhaps if you are retiring, or if just the house is just too big for you, so now you want to perhaps move from a 3-bedroom or a 5-bedroom to a 2-bedroom. It could be that you are semi-grading. So for example, you are living in an area where you're not happy with the school offerings. So we have clients that actually just in Cape Town, they would move from the southerns to the northerns, or the northerns to the southerns, for example. I'll give a broad example. And then you are pretty much buying the same. It's just that you are moving areas. And then that also helps the agent understand what your needs are and the reason behind the sale. The next point I would like to make is the questions to ask the listing agent. So whatever agent that comes to see you, I would like to propose that you ask them at minimum these 4 very important questions. And I'm going to read them to make sure that I get all the information out. Okay. So number 1, do you have an FFC number? So all agents, even if they are candidate and not a full status yet, such as myself, a full status agent is someone that has completed the training and has also completed the exam, and that is confirmation that they are fully trained. A candidate practitioner, which is like myself, we are still in the process of getting us full status. So that means, for example, with myself, I've completed the training. I've almost completed my 2 years, and I just need to write my exam, and then I'll become a full status agent. The next question that you need to ask is, what are the contact details of the principal? So a lot of clients do not know that they can do this, because if you are unhappy with the agent's work that they are doing, anything that you're unhappy with, and you have informed them of your complaints or your issues and you feel nothing is being done, then you can contact the agent, the principal straight yourself, and you can put forward that complaint, and then you just need to give notice that you want to cancel that mandate. Unfortunately, there are many agents that does not explain the process fully to the client because they just want to get the mandate. So all mandates must have the clause that gives you the opportunity to cancel that mandate. If that mandate document does not have that, please do not sign it, and please do not list with that agent. All contracts must have a cancellation clause. So some of them, most of them, I would say, have 21 days within which 21 days within which to put forward your cancellation, and then after that 21 days, your listing will then be removed from the website and all platforms. Also note that within that notice period, if they do come forth with a buyer, a valid buyer, you are still obligated to give them the opportunity to present that offer. But with all offers, you are not obligated to accept any offer that you are not happy with. But if that offer is still meeting the price and your requirements, etc., then you can still proceed with that offer and with that agent. Also confirm and check what areas they actually work in, just to make sure that you're dealing with someone that has the expertise in that area. Also get the company website profile link so that you can check and see, are they actually a registered agent to sell properties in that specific area. For example, I think is very important is reviews, because if you go to a restaurant or a wine farm, or even if you're going to apply for a job, you go and look at the reviews. What are people saying about the restaurant or that company or that wine farm or that store, anything? Because you want to make sure that you are going to be spending your money at a place and not be disappointed by the service or the food, etc. So it's the very same thing with an estate agent, that you are going to be paying for the service that they are going to be providing. So ask them if they have a reviews link and go and check what are people saying about that agency offers, and also if that specific agent has any reviews as well, which could then help make you to set your mind at ease with regards to using that specific agent. Once you agree on what mandate you are happy to sign with that agent, you will then sign the documentation, and ideally it is for 3 or 6 months and at minimum, and again that will be based on your research whether you are happy with that agent, to work with that agent. Just a side note, your commission percentage, if you are expecting to get top-notch service but you're only wanting to pay, I don't know, 2% or 3%, then that is the kind of service that you are going to get. So bear that in mind. The agent will then check with you what days you would be suitable for you so that they can arrange the photography, and then also they will give you some hints and tips with regards to making sure that the property is neat and tidy, and what the type of things that needs to be removed, etc., so that we can make sure that so that they can make sure that when the photographer comes and takes the photos, it is the best representation of your asset. Also, I want you to make sure that you receive a copy of that mandate document for your own records, so that if there's anything that you don't understand, you can always go back and read all the information to make sure that you are protected as the seller. And also make sure you know what type of mandate you are signing, because there are so many times when we phone a client, for example, maybe their property is listed by another agent, and we inquire from them what type of mandate they have and for how long the mandate is. They actually don't know, because they've never received a copy of the mandate document. B, the agent didn't really explain anything to them, so they fully dependent on the agent, and that's not what you want. And then with regards to viewings, a good agent will suggest that block viewings be done, so that it is, yes, you are trying to sell your property and you need to make sure that you are available as much as possible, but for the convenience of you, for the viewers, for the agent, it is ideal to do block bookings, and where you block out an hour or two. Say for instance, you block out 1 hour or 2 hours for the week, and the agent then arranges whatever client want to view. We try and arrange on that specific day. So we have like 4 or 5 viewers on one day. I also like to share with my clients what are the costs involved with selling your property. So over here, you can see this is the poster that I normally share with my clients, and it clearly explained what the different costs are for the buyer and for the seller. Another poster that I also like to share with them is this list of things that you need to cancel, or that you need to have addresses changed, etc., like that, so that to make sure that there are no issues, especially with fiber, to make sure that you cancel your fiber at least a month in advance, so that there's no issues for the new client when they come and install arrange their service provider, that there's issues with connectivity. And because it can be an issue, especially with some clients that work from home and that they now feel that there is a disruption for them because now they can't connect to the fiber. And then I just want to read something very, very important, which I would like to relate to you. You are trusting someone with selling, in most instances, the most treasured and most expensive asset that you have. So do not settle for just any agent to sell that property. And remember, you have the right to cancel any mandate by giving at least 20 days notice at minimum. If the mandate document does not indicate this information, do not sign the mandate and find another agency or contact me. So whether you use me or any of our agents or any other agency, make sure you feel comfortable and confident that the property agent will work with you on your property journey. Selling or buying a property is one of the most important decisions you will make in your life. Whether it's once, twice, 5 times, it's still very, very super important. Just as important as finding a new job or changing jobs. And it's just as impactful as losing a loved one or going through a divorce. So it is very important that you make sure that you list your property with an agent that is knowledgeable and that is going to be with you on the journey, and you are going to be working with this agent for at least 3 to 6 months. So you wouldn't want it to be an unpleasant or terrible experience. So unfortunately, I did not receive as many entrants as I had hoped. So it didn't really make sense for me to proceed with the giveaway. I'm not sure if it's maybe something I didn't explain properly in the rules, but so maybe at a later stage I will try again to do a giveaway and hopefully I'll have more entrants. And that's it for today. Not such a long video. Again, you're welcome to reach out to me via WhatsApp or on all my various social media platforms. Please don't forget to share any of my videos for anyone that you think that might need this information. I would truly appreciate if you can follow my account. I am super grateful for all the subscribers that I have so far, over 30 beautiful subscribers. And I'll see you next time on the next episode of your property journey.